What? What you say? Is that you, Cassiel? Oh shit, it's Cassiel. You know, Dean and Sam was I was having dinner with Dean and Sam, right? And so we were talking about demons, right? And then all of a sudden, demons just whoosh, like break the shattered windows and bang on the walls, and you see like knives start flying everywhere, and you be like, I was like, ah! And then I was like, yo, Sam, or like I said, Dean, fucking get salt, man, we gotta fucking salt the window, we gotta salt the fucking doors. And so what ended up happening was I saw wings, right, flapping, and then wings came across, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? And there was angels coming in. I was like, fucking A, man. Angels came in, right? And I was like, who the F is that? And it was Michael. Michael came in and, you know, destroyed the demons, man. And boy, was that crazy, man. That day was, I had to relive that day. It's terrible. And then, of course, Dean, he had to, he used the coat. You know the coat, right? Where you can, you know, shoot anything and kill them, right? And boy, that's dangerous, man. Man, living out here is hard, man. Like all these crazy, they got vampires, they got, I don't know if they have Dracula, but they got vampires, they got gods, they got mystic, they got fucking Greek mythology, Greek gods. Holy shit. Yesterday I was talking to Zeus. Zeus, I don't know, man, Zeus is a player, man. Telling you. And then I was talking to Poseidon. He was like, yo, his son, you know, what's his name, Percy Jackson, you know, his son, they thought he was the lightning thief, you know, stuff like that. Anyway, when it come to this book, I got this book, right, Becoming Supernatural. When I told my friend, or one of Philly's Your Soul, you know, he said that I read this book yet. I said no, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it, but also because I know it's a search engine, and I saw, you know, the people get search on it, because, you know, it's actually a great book, and I'll tell you about it. But this is for you, buddy, because I told him that I would like shout him out. Is Philly Your Soul. He's like, that's my next book line to read. I'm just finishing up Joseph Murphy, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. That's a really great read book that highlights the healing power or mind can have, just so many other benefit to really planting positive seeds in other mind. Yeah, probably recommend that one too. So awesome, and thank you so much for looking through my perspective of how I see anime, and how anime or have shaped my world, right? A lot of time we are afraid to share part of ourselves towards other people because we're afraid that they may reject us. And yeah, I was afraid of who I am. Like, to show part of the world who I am. I'm not afraid. That's why I tell you, so I can tell other people, because it's part of me. Like, let's say I joke about gay things, or I do weird things. Like, let's say I just stand in my room and talk to myself. You think I was crazy, but maybe you don't know what I'm thinking. You think maybe I should go to a mental hospital, but you don't know that. You're thinking he's crazy. But the problem is, because adults lose imagination, they don't used to utilize their imagination. What I just did was I used my imagination and tell you the story of what happened. The reason why I did that is because if you thought, let's say I was standing in front of a store and I was talking to myself, you thought I was crazy, but you don't know what I was doing, right? So let's go back to my thinking process, right? If I stand in my room and I start shouting out crazy things, you think I was crazy. But in my mind, I use the imagination, where I imagine maybe a vampire was there and I was talking to him. Now that does sound crazy. But I'm using my imagination to project the reality, and it's like, I was like, It's like you imagine like he was there. See, people have the power to imagine, right? So I use it like, today I will destroy you. Because if you ever watch anime, they they say crazy stuff out of their mouth, and you want to copy them, right? And when I said the reason why the title said becoming supernatural, but I take out the supernatural part is I watched Supernatural, right? When I was I think it was teenager or teen, I watched Supernatural, and Supernatural was pretty cool. It's a cool concept where they have, Sam was actually a demon, and I forgot what were they. Dean and Sam Winchester was hunting demons, and so was his father. And I like the concept of all the supernatural beings like angels coming down, or how Dean and Sam are always with angels and stuff. It was pretty cool. Or how Dean went to hell, or Sam is actually demon. I think he was. What was it? The demon drink his blood. I don't know. I don't remember. Or where there was. Oh yeah, there's ghosts. That's why they have ghosts. I remember. They have ghosts too. That's why I liked it too, because I always watch when I was a kid. We used to have Verizon and for Files, and we have cable, and we watch. Remember during the night they have shows about ghost hunters, right? Where they go into a house and ghost hunting. And I remember they have Haunted in Connecticut. All these scary movies. It's like, oh my god. But in this world, there's supernatural things that we don't see. Most people don't believe in ghosts, but I do. Most people don't believe in astral projection. I do. Most people don't believe in magic. I do. Right? And so, this book is great for those who want to understand the process of your thinking, why you think the way you think, and why you attract the way you attract, why most of the time you don't get the results that you want because of your mind or your brain. Let's talk about it. Your brain is a product of your past. It's been shaped and molded to become a living record of everything you have learned and experienced up to this point in your life. When you fire and wire the same circuit in your brain over and over again, because you're thinking the same thoughts, you're hardwiring your brain into the same pattern. As a result, your brain becomes an artifact of your past thinking, and in time it becomes easier to automatically think in the same way. Emotion are the vocabulary of the body and the chemistry residual of the past experience. You are conditioning your body into the past. It's a life experience that shapes who we are. The majority of people personality based on past experience. You are a byproduct of every little thing become a big thing, become part of who you are, therefore you attract those aspects of you. And so it's like this, right? Technically people hide who they are, but they don't really, because they vibrate at a certain frequency to attract these personality into them. They attract what they are into their life based upon what they're sending out. They say in this book you talk about we're always trying to influence matter. We're trying to but like we live in this 3D world and it's all matter. We see it as matter. It conditions your thinking that there's nothing new can come into your life based upon your past experience, based upon your record of your past. And so technically a record, if you think about a record, people say I'm too old not to know. I mean, I'm probably too young not to know about the record. A record player, remember back in the old days they have a record player. All the memories or all the stored memories are in the record player, and then you can play it. It's the same thing as a CD or digital music or something, like it's there. And so I like this one. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out. Starting at birth, you're trained to keep your attention on matter and not energy. You're conditioned into believing you need your sense to experience reality. In other words, if you don't see, hear, feel, smell, touch, or taste something, it doesn't exist. But because of this, the majority of people place most of their attention on matter, objects, and particle, while taking very little time to put their attention on energy, information, and waves. For instance, you're not aware of your big toe on your left foot until you put your attention on it. It has always existed for you, but you were unaware of it. The moment you put on your awareness on it, however, it becomes into being. The same is true for your unified field. The more you become aware of it, the more it will exist in your reality. By focusing solely on matter, people includes possibility from their life. That's what the wave is, an energy of possibility. The more you pay attention to it, the more possibility should show up in your life. Because whatever you place your attention is where you place your energy. The moment you become aware of the unified field, your attention and awareness on your pain, for example, expand because you are experiencing more of it. If you keep attending your pain and experience more and more of it, it becomes a part of your life. The same truth also happens with the unified field. When you place your attention on it and it becomes more of it, it expands. Just as I said about pain, when you experience more of it, it exists as part of your life. Simply by placing your attention on unified field, as you become aware, notice it, experience it, feel it, interact with it, and stay present with it, moment after moment, it shows up and unfold in your reality on a daily basis. How does it show up and unfold? As unknowns, serendipity, synchronicity, opportunities, coincidence, luck, being the right place at the right time, and moment filled with awe. In my best description from experience, this unified field is divine. So what it's saying is that the moment that you are aware of your relationship with this field, this energy around you or within you, you're connected. They said that you're connected with the source, and I highly agree with that. You are connected with the source. If you understand and your relationship with it, or you're being aware with it, you will attract people into your life based upon what you give your energy out there. Basically, your energy is just based upon information. Like, everything is information. We don't hide anything. We can sense a person energy. We can sense you have a thought patterns. So you have a thought pattern, and when you send out your thought pattern, you can feel when a person is angry or depressed. They're telegraphing their energy. And I think this is a great book, but it's really big. But it's good book. I highly recommend that you should read this book. And I think that's. And as for the reason why I say Supernatural, because it's one of my favorite show. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Oh, well, I shouldn't say bye bye. But what you should do, even though, I think it's said in this book, but I can't remember, even though you have not felt it in the sense that the circumstances is not there yet, he said in the book that you should feel though it's already exists, because the stuff that you want is already here. So you have to hold it, like Bob Proctor say, you have to hold it with your will. Meaning that it's an idea that's locked in. It's not always easy, right? And so it will, and by doing your part, you take the action, right? Stuff like that. Subscribe! By you taking the action, subscribing, that means your dream will come true. Shh. I'll see. Bye. Each and every interaction that you have with people will change who you are and change the interaction based upon who you are as a person, and it will mold your perception, it will mold your thoughts and your thinking. Now when it comes to the books that you read, the conversation that you had, the story that you tell, the past experience of who you are. Now, I have a very bad experience in the past. that sometimes because of people, what they did to me, sometimes I get paranoid. Sometimes because there are things that people do onto others, and it's frightening what people do. It's frightening because people have insecurity. I myself struggle with the thought that, what's the point of doing all this so you can make yourself feel better? I mean, I felt that long time ago, I felt we all have insecurity. As we grow older, we have insecurity. Maybe you didn't have insecurity. And along the way, as people grow older, people have insecurity about themselves, and they felt the need to do it. I don't know why. There's a memory in my past that till this day I'm afraid of, and I haven't told it because it's still in there, and I'm still afraid of that past. And every time if it happened, I become paranoid of it because I don't want it happening again. I live in that. If things doesn't happen, that's okay. But the past in my head right now, it's scary. What I have saw, what I have seen, things that people do unto others people, it's frightening. And I haven't told that side yet. I don't know when ever I will say it, because it's scary to say. So, but the thing is, we need to condition our mind away from the past. And the book said that your mind can't differentiate from what's real, what's imagined. And hold the image of what's true in your life so you can attract into your life based upon, you hold it with your will, and you hold it with enough intention, you manifest it, so they say, but you have to take action. But the thing is, I don't want to take action based upon what people want me to do. That's it. I want to do it based upon what I want to do, not them. But then they look down on you, like, oh, you don't do it. Yeah, but I'm not doing so I can please you. That's the thing. Like, I think that's the thing that make people make it feel better. But anyway, I'll see you. Subscribe. Bye bye.